new in your IC, and you want to change your name. So you can first do the amendment in your IC and change the name of your company. Okay, and then deactivate your previous account if you want to see your new company name in your profile, because there is no option to modify the profile option, sir.
Right, madam. So what I've understood is to first update the IC, ma'am. That is already done.
Yes.
And the next
Yes.
step you are saying is to deactivate the previous account
The
and then
first one. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
what documents have to be submitted to deactivate?
So this is the proprietor company, right? So you are
Yes, ma'am.
authorizing your proprietor for
Yes,
the
ma'am.
ICEGATE registration.
Yes,
So the IEC should be mandatory. IC certificate that should be self-attested by your authorized person. And the
Okay.
second one, and the ID proof of your IC proprietor is mandatory. That also should be self-attested. In this, the authorization letter is not required.
Sure, sure. These two documents would suffice, right, ma'am?
Yes, and the digital signature also, sir. The class 3 individual with encryption of your proprietor. Individual signature.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Miss Ramya Gopal, please unmute. Yes.
Yeah, I'm. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible. Please.
We already registered three banks AD codes, and we deregistered everything in Tuticorin, in Navasheva, and in Chennai. But the thing is, we couldn't register our new AD code in Chennai. It is showing the error that your IEC has been registered in some other port, but we couldn't find which port it has been registered.
Ma'am, in this case, you have added the same bank for the same location manually. So have you checked with the manually?
No, ma'am. So we have
Yes,
to go
ma'am.
to the customs directly, and we have to check there.
Yes, ma'am. In this case, your one request is on open status manually. That's why you are unable to add it online. So you need to close it from the location manually.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I'll ask my CHA to do that. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Thanks.
Mr. Deepak Joshi, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Ma'am, we are group company and one person authorized for registration for multiple company. Yeah, every authorized person make the digital key for ICEGATE registration.
Sorry, so can you repeat your question, please?
Ma'am, we are a group company of different authorized person in the company, or we need to make the digital key all the authorized signatory for ICEGATE registration. Yeah, one person is authorized for ICEGATE only.
No, sir. If you have multiple branches of your company, then you need to add the child user under IEC authorized person of your one parent account. So the authorized person always be different of that, and the DSC is also be separated, individual of that person's.
Ma'am, our question is little bit different. Actually, we want to ask, we are a group company and one director is also director in the other company. So we would like to ask whether the same director can put his credential for the other company registration?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You have to have an authorization there.
Yes.
Mr. Joshi, you need to have an authorization of that particular person, and that has to match with the IEC that is already given there. So suppose if it is Deepak Joshi in the IEC, it has to be Deepak Joshi in this company. Whether Deepak Joshi is representing 4 companies or 5 companies, there has to be a company resolution that has to be uploaded.
Mr. Ravindra Alu, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. See, we are registering it for doing registration for the export for the first time. And but while registering,
can you please repeat?
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
We are doing registration for the first time on ICEGATE portal, the old website. We are not getting OTP timely. The OTP gets generated after 2 hours, 3 hours, and during that time the session gets timed out. And this is the issue that we are facing since last 1 week.
Is this Nash Industries?
Sorry?
Is this, are you from Nash Industries?
No, madam, no. From Bring.
Okay.
BRRING, Bring.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. The most of users are getting the same, but our technical team has solved this error. So now the issue has been resolved. So please try it in our non-peak hour to generate the OTP. Then you will get your OTP in your registered email ID.
But I am trying since last 2 days because I had a call with your customer care. He told me that the issue has been resolved, but still the issue is
Yes,
still
sir.
there, and we are not getting OTP
Okay, sir.
timely.
In this case, please share your IAM number with us or share your mail so we can check with our technical team.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you.
Yes.
Sales, please unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, first of all, thanks, ma'am, of you, all of you, for organizing such event, which is support to us. Ma'am, actually, I'm new, and I want just means we have just doing some export. तो मैम इसमें मेरे को थोड़ा डाउट ये है कि एडी कोड रजिस्ट्रेशन में क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते हैं और हाउ वी कैन प्रोसीड फॉर एडी कोड के लिए और मतलब कि अगर एक ही पोर्ट पे अगर हमने रजिस्टर किया है तो क्या अदर पोर्ट पे भी एडी कोड रजिस्टर करना है तो उसके लिए क्या डॉक्यूमेंट मेरे को अपलोड करने पड़ेंगे मैम दैट
जी सर, मैं इसके लिए बिल्कुल आपको बताऊंगी सर। फर्स्टली आपको अगर प्रोसीजर जानना है तो इसके लिए आप आईसीके वेबसाइट पे एक बार जो है एडवाइजरी गो थ्रू करिएगा, www.icegate.gov.in। एडवाइजरीज में फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजरीज में आपको एडवाइजरी मिलेगी। एंड द सेकेंड वन इज आपको इसके लिए विद डीएससी रजिस्टर्ड होना पड़ेगा, जिसके लिए आप अपनी प्रोफाइल अगर एडिट करना चाहें, लोकेशन आपको फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऐड करनी होगी, जिस लोकेशन के लिए आपको अपने रजिस्ट्रेशन के बाद अपना एडी कोड ऐड करना है। ओके उसके बाद आप जो है रजिस्ट्रेशन कर लेंगे। उसके बाद डॉक्यूमेंट जो एडी कोड के लिए लगेंगे सर, फर्स्टली आप ये बताएंगे सर आपकी प्रोप्राइटरशिप कंपनी है, पार्टनरशिप कंपनी है या प्राइवेट लिमिटेड है? प्रोप्राइटरशिप के लिए आपका जो है पैन कार्ड लगेगा, वो डिजिटली साइन होगा विद डीएससी, जो आपने रजिस्ट्रेशन के टाइम पे यूज किया था। सेकेंड आपका जो लगेगा सर कैंसिल चेक लगेगा सेम बैंक का, जिसके लिए एडी कोड आपको ऐड करना है। थर्ड आपका आईसी सर्टिफिकेट, जीएसटी सर्टिफिकेट और ऑथराइजेशन लेटर लगेगा, जो आपको बैंक एडी कोड जिस पे आपको एडी कोड लिख के बैंक से इशू करवाना होगा। ये डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको हाँ जी
सॉरी आईसी सर्टिफिकेट के बाद कौन सा सर्टिफिकेट बताया था मैम?
सर जीएसटी सर्टिफिकेट।
अच्छा जीएसटी, ओके ओके मैम, ओके ओके।
हाँ जी, इन सबको आप डिजिटली साइन करेंगे, एक पीडीएफ में मर्ज करेंगे, जिसका साइज अंडर 1 MB होना चाहिए। ओके सर, ई संचित पे आप इन्हें अपलोड करेंगे। उसके बाद आपका 16 डिजिट का आईआरएन जनरेट होगा, वो आईआरएन नंबर आप अपलोड करेंगे। आईआरएन नंबर फिर आप एडी कोड पे बैंक अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट में जाएंगे, अपना लॉगिन करने के बाद वहां पे आप बैंक अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट चूज करेंगे, देन ऑथोराइज डीलर को रजिस्ट्रेशन। उसके बाद आपकी वो लोकेशन जो आप जिस पे आपको अपना बैंक ऐड करना हो, वहां पे आपको चूज करना होगा। देन ऐड न्यू अकाउंट करने के बाद आप अपनी एडी कोड की डिटेल डालेंगे, आईआरएन नंबर अपलोड करेंगे, देन आइसगेट आईडी अपनी अपर केस में अपलोड करेंगे। सबमिट करने के बाद ओटीपी आपकी रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल आईडी पे आएगा। देन सबमिट करने के बाद वो आपका सबमिट हो जाएगा सक्सेसफुली। देन आपको डैशबोर्ड पे आपका स्टेटस दिखेगा, कस्टम सिस्टम एक्सेप्टेड, देन कस्टम पेंडिंग।
मैम ये सब करने के बाद जैसे मैं अगर मटेरियल भेजता हूँ तो बाकी का काम सब कुरियर वालों का रहता है या मेरे को भी कुछ काम करना रहता है मैम उसमें?
सर अप्रूव्ड हो जाएगा तो आप क्लियरेंस आपका इजीली से हो जाएगा। जैसे डॉक्यूमेंटेशन आप अपनी फिल करते हैं, डॉक्यूमेंट्स फाइल करते हैं, क्लियर करवाते हैं।
ओके मैम, एक
कुरियर
एक चीज और
शिपिंग है या फिर आपका नॉर्मल शिपिंग बिल है?
मैम आई थिंक कमर्शियल बिल है, मतलब कमर्शियल पे जाना है मैम।
अच्छा,
मतलब कमर्शियल इनवाइस है वैसे तो।
नहीं कमर्शियल इनवॉइस तो है, बट आप कुरियर के थ्रू कर रहे हैं या फिर जो है कंटेनर या फिर कुछ एयर कार्गो के थ्रू कर रहे हैं?
एयर कार्गो है मैम।
अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है।
तो ये मैम दिल्ली में ही रजिस्टर करना पड़ेगा एयर कार्गो है तो?
सर जहाँ से आपका शिपमेंट जाएगा आपको उस पोर्ट से करना होगा, उस पोर्ट के लिए करना होगा जिसका आपने अपना डॉक्यूमेंट फाइल किया है। एयर का आपने डॉक्यूमेंट फाइल किया होगा ना?
हाँ मतलब कस्टमर ने भेजा है मैम, वहां से एयरवे बिल भेजा है मेरे को।
हाँ, तो सेम लोकेशन की भी आपको एयरवे बिल भेजा तो कोई लोकेशन होगी ना आपकी एयर की सर, जैसे कि दिल्ली एयर कार्गो, मुंबई एयर कार्गो।
ओके
तो उसी पोर्ट के लिए आप ऐड करेंगे जिसके लिए आपका डॉक्यूमेंट फाइल हुआ है।
ओके तो मैम जैसे मैंने दिल्ली एयर कार्गो में किया है तो मेरे को किसी लोकेशन पे फिर करने की जरूरत नहीं रहेगी फ्यूचर में?
हाँ जी, आप अपने पोर्ट ऐड कर लीजिएगा सारी अपनी प्रोफाइल पे, तो एक लोकेशन अगर वहां पे अप्रूव्ड रिफ्लेक्ट करेगी, दैट मीन्स वो सारी लोकेशंस के लिए अप्रूव्ड है सर, आपका एक बैंक।
Mr. Rajesh Thomas, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so my doubt is it possible to have a multiple AD code with the one port? That's one first question. Or else, if you give a one port, is it applicable to the rest of the port also, right?
The one bank is applicable for rest of the ports, sir, but you can't add the multiple bank in one port.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So recently we have a consumer in Bangalore airport, and we had an old AD code with different bank. Now we need to add a new AD code in that port. So when we trying, we could not add the Bangalore location port in the AD code registration. So now we are selected the port. So is it okay, right? Now we selected.
Yes. So you are going with the modify account or add account? Modify account.
Modify account. Actually, what happened, we tried for that modify account, then our old AD with another bank, which also got rejected from the system, rejected. So now ineffectively we don't have any AD code approved from the ICEGATE. So now we add our new AD code with the new bank with the Chennai airport. So I can still use this to the Bangalore port also, right?
Yes. But make sure add your all the ports in your view profile. That if it is
profile already,
approved,
yes. In the profile we added already Bangalore, Chennai, and other port also. Yes.
Yeah. So it is automatically registered with all the ports.
Other ports also, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Abhishek Mohanty.
Yeah. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Actually, I tried to register for ICEGATE, but initially I was having problem with the Java code and PKI, a lot many things. So after finally I connect to your WebEx team. So once they saw, they told to change my laptop. So I registered from another new laptop, and it sorted out. I uploaded my DSC, everything, and the next day I got an email that my application has been rejected, and the reason was there is a mismatch of email ID and the contact details. But I have already updated my in GST the email ID which I have used for ICEGATE, and the mobile number. Everything is the same. And next time I connect to your customer care, they told we have linked linked your we have done the linking thing, because the GST which was there that was picking up the 2019 data. So that we have updated. So they told after 24 hours, you can try for re-registration.
Yes, sir. In that case, your GST not integrated that time. That's why our advisor advised you to to integrate your GST first, then apply it again.
No,
This is right, sir.
No, your team told they have integrated. They have done the linkage.
Yes, sir. Yes. No. They have integrated your GST with customs, and that will take 24 hours to get integrated.
Okay, but I have before applying on GST, before applying for ICEGATE, I have updated my email ID as well as my contact details.
So have you tried with the DGFT portal credentials?
Same email ID, same contact, that same mobile number is being used everywhere.
Okay, so we will check with our registration team. Please share your IR number with us, or you can share out your mail.
I've spoken to them. They told you try after 24 hours.
Okay. So you have taken the follow right now.
No, I spoke to them yesterday. So they have done the linkage. So I'm just waiting for 24 hours. I think let's do it on tomorrow, Saturday. So I think.
Mohanty, what is your question? Mr. Mohanty, can I have your question, please? You are still waiting for the 24 hours to be over? Then please, if it is not done, please escalate that to FIO or ICEGATE desk. We'll help you out, right?
Okay. And one more thing, like your technical team also told me that on my first laptop, there was some problem for it was blocking Java. So they told to get another laptop. So from that, it was done properly. So my question is that once my DSC has been registered, can I use my previous laptop for all the no operational
No, you cannot.
process?
No, you cannot. It is already configured in the new laptop. You cannot use the old laptop.
But they
Because
told you
your
can, once the registration has
DSC
been
is the,
done, you can use
DSC
your.
is the issue. DSC is the issue.
Okay, so I have to use the
new laptop. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All.
Thank you. Anubha, next, please.
Mr. S.A. Patel, please unmute yourself. Mr. Patel? Okay. Ms. Kirti Mishra? Ms. Kirti Mishra, please unmute.
Am I audible? Hello?
Sir, your voice is very low. Can you please speak a little louder?
Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Ma'am, recently we changed the bank.
You changed your bank?
Yeah, banker.
Okay.
So while updating the AD code, it was in one port we updated, and the AD code was updated for the rest of the port automatically.
Sir, can you please send your query to your chat, to the chat, because you are not audible to us.
Ma'am, I have already sent my query on chat.
Okay, so I'll read it out for you. Okay, just give me a second.
Ma'am, audible? I am audible now?
Yes, you're very much audible now. Please.
Yeah, I think my speaker was giving some, my earphone was giving some problem.
Yeah,
the question
now,
is,
now you're very clear.
Recently we changed the banker. Now, while updating the AD code, in one location we updated, and rest of the ports, we have exports from different locations. So it got updated. But it was not so in the case of updating the IFC code. Now we had to go individually to each port and update our IFC codes, this thing. So my suggestion would be, like AD code, if you update in one port, it gets updated in all other ports. Why not in while updating the IFC code? It should get updated in rest of the port, like Nhava Sheva, we have exports from Mundra, Kashipur, Pantnagar. So it should get updated in all the ports also, simultaneously.
मिश्रा जी, आपके ऑटोमेटिक अपडेशन की बात कर रहे हैं?
जी मैं सर एडी कोड एक पोर्ट में अपडेट किए हैं, तो रेस्ट ऑफ द पोर्ट में अपडेट हो गया जो सेलेक्ट किए।
मिश्रा जी अनफॉर्चुनेटली दैट इज नॉट द केस। कई ऐसे एक्सपोर्टर हैं वो प्रेफर टू रजिस्टर अदर बैंक अकाउंट्स देयर। तो ये आपकी जो है मैक्रो लेवल पे पॉसिबल नहीं है कि आपका जो बैंक अकाउंट नवा शिवा में है वो कलकत्ता में होगा। सो दैट इज योर कंपनीज पॉलिसी। इसी वजह से वो ऑप्शन आपको दे रखे हैं।
Okay, then what you are saying, we can have two bank accounts in different ports?
Yes, that is what Neha was saying. You can have one bank account in Kerala, one bank account in Calcutta, one bank account in Mumbai. But not two bank accounts in Mumbai. Am I right,
No.
Neha? Please.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Right, I got it. I got it, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Afroz? Mr. Afroz, please unmute yourself.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I have a question over here. See, we have done the AD code registration for about 2-3 ports, Chennai, Bangalore, I think it's Tuticorin. Now, once this is done, I think, and it is a single bank account, okay. With this AD, it's applicable to almost all. Let's say, for example, tomorrow I have some shipment from Bombay. This AD is it's enough, right? Or do I have to again register it in Bombay?
Neha, it's over to you.
Yeah, so it's you need to add the one AD code, sir, as a parent ID. Okay, and then select rest of the add rest of the profile, rest of the locations in your profile, and then if your previous AD code, parent AD code that approved from the customs, then automatically that port should be that bank should be registered of rest of the port. So you can go with this, sir.
Okay. Okay. There is nothing called as renewal for this, right? For a AD code registration.
Renewal means, sir?
It doesn't expire. There's nothing of that sort.
No, sir.
See, because what has happened is now when we are trying to log in, it says it is showing us old and new.
Yeah, the old and new, the both AD code you're reflecting. You mean to say this
No, it is
old
showing as
and new
expired. It's showing as expired.
AD code is showing expired, sir.
Yeah.
Where, sir? Where you can you have checked?
Mr. Afroz, you are not audible to us.
Yeah. You're able to hear me now?
Yeah.
See, there is one this thing page as verification option. Okay.
Where you are
Sir,
seeing
are you in the-
it? She's asking about the platform. Where you are viewing this?
It's in your same ICEGATE platform.
Which subheading?
It will be login to ICEGATE.
Then after that, sir?
After that, that is when we are keying in our ID, user ID. When we go for the password, it says it's expired.
The password expired. You're trying to say, sir. The password is showing expired.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Don't worry, sir. Please reset your password again. Then you will get the OTP and then enter the OTP and make your strong password. And then wait for some time. Then do login.
Okay. Now, one more thing there. What has happened is when we did this registration, one of our consultants got it done. Okay. Now, when we are sending this, like when we are trying to do this, there's one option. We get one message with verify using karke aa raha hai. There, what happens is there's a mobile number which is of that consultant it is going to. We are not able to catch hold of that gentleman now. So how do we get this sorted out, madam?
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat your question, please?
Actually, what has happened is when we first registered it, the ICEGATE registration, AD code registration, it was done through a consultant. He has used our email ID, but he has used his mobile number for registration.
Okay.
So now we do not know. It's been almost about 3 years, I guess. We are not having a contact with those people because they were a freight forwarder. Now, when we try to do this, when we tried this.
So you're trying to update. You mean to say you're trying to update the mobile number?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Our team is working on this. Sir. On that, you are unable to update, right? We are working closely with our technical team in this. So you have to wait for some time for the resolution.
Okay, so at that time I'll be able to do it. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
Mr. Khan, if I may add to that particular solution.
Yeah.
What is the mobile number which is reflecting on your IC?
It is the last, I think, first two numbers and the last two numbers, which I tried to also find out through my contact list, but then I am not able to get those numbers.
No, not his number. What is the number in your IC?
In our IC, our ICEGATE, is it?
IEC.
IEC. Okay. IEC number will be 1 minute. It will be 98402 77722.
Fine. And what is it reflecting on the ICEGATE?
In ICEGATE, it is showing us 98, then the star and 55.
Neha, I think was it done manually? Does it auto-populate? IEC, does it auto-populate onto IceGate?
Yes, sir. Yes, the details.
Then Mr. Khan, Neha, can you offer a solution there where Mr. Khan can refill his that he can try his
Sir, right now, unable. There is right now the option is disabled. So team is working on this closely. So the right now on 2.0, the profile updation is enabled from the 2.0 IceGate website. That's from the track 2. So right now, most users are unable to update the contact number or email ID.
Okay.
If they want to change.
So we'll have to wait for it, right, ma'am? When
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Mr. Susanta De?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, please. Proceed.
हाँ, नमस्कार। मेरा एक क्वेरीज था। ये एडी कोड जो रजिस्ट्रेशन हम लोग का बहुत दिन पहले से ही एडी कोड रजिस्ट्रेशन हो गया था, लेकिन फिलहाल अभी जब एक्सपोर्ट डॉक्यूमेंट्स कस्टम्स में पास होने जा रहा है, तब वो कस्टम्स का अथॉरिटी बोल रहा है कि योर एडी कोड नॉट एग्जिस्ट, वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स पास नहीं हो रहा है। तो हम लोग आइसगेट में इसके बारे में एक क्वेरी भेजे थे, ग्रीवेंस भी दिया था, और मैंने आइसगेट में जाके बैंक मैनेजमेंट में जाके देख रहा हूँ कि जो पहले जो एडी कोड था वो अभी हट गया वहाँ से। तो ये बैंक का साथ भी कांटेक्ट किया, तो बैंक वालों ने बोल रहा है कि हाँ, हमारा 5 जो ब्रांचेस है इसमें ऐसा 5 ब्रांचेस में ऐसा एक घटना हुआ है। तो अभी क्या करना चाहिए? मेरा ये एडी कोड रेस्टोर नहीं हो रहा है, वो बैंक मैनेजमेंट जो एडी कोड जो होता है वहाँ नहीं आ रहा है। तो कहाँ से कैसे ये प्रॉब्लम मेरा सॉल्व होगा?
सर, लोकेशन शो हो रही है वो वाली आपको? पुराना या ब्लैंक शो कर रहा है? अभी कुछ भी शो नहीं
हाँ,
कर रहा है?
पुराना शो कर रहा है, लेकिन
तो
मेरा तो
अपडेट भी नहीं हो रहा है वो? अपडेट अगर आप करना चाह रहे हैं तो?
अपडेट जब करना चाह रहा हूँ तब तो वो एडी कोड मांग रहा है। तो एडी कोड वो तो सिलेक्शन में जाके वो एडी कोड नहीं मिल रहा है।
यानी आप ये कहना चाहते हैं कि ब्रांच नेम शो नहीं कर रहा है, जो लिस्ट में है वो ब्रांच नेम शो नहीं कर रहा है?
हाँ, वो पहले
Okay.
था, उसी बेसिस से हम लोग रजिस्ट्रेशन किया था और इतना दिन सबसे ठीक ठाक चल रहा था, लेकिन लास्ट अगस्त से ये ऐसा चल रहा है कि वहां से अचानक हट गया।
हाँ जी सर, कुछ बैंक का सिंकअप हुआ है और कुछ हटाए गए हैं, इस वजह से। आप हमें अपना IM नंबर एक बार शेयर कर दीजिए और एक बार हमें जो है मेल कर दीजिए सर अपना इशू। हम अपने टेक्निकल टीम से ये आपके लॉग जो है इस पे चेक करवाते हैं।
ये किससे मेल करूं तब?
सब मैं आपको बता देती हूँ, आप हमें हेल्प डेस्क पे मेल करिए, हमारे आइसगेट हेल्प डेस्क पे। ईमेल आईडी आप नोट कर सकते हैं, आइसगेट हेल्प डेस्क।
हाँ, आइसगेट हेल्प डेस्क
@icegate.gov.in।
इसमें मेल किया था, लेकिन आइसगेट ने हम ऐसा ही एडवाइस किया कि आप बैंक से बात कीजिए, लेकिन बैंक बोल रहा है ये कस्टम्स में बात कीजिए। कस्टम्स बोल रहा है कि बैंक और RBI का इशू है, हमारा पास आ जाएगा तो ये हम कुछ नहीं करेगा।
सर हम इसके लिए एक बार दोबारा चेक करवा लेते हैं टीम से, आप हमें थोड़ा समय दीजिए।
ये प्लीज हमको एक हेल्प कीजिए,
हाँ जी, आप एक बार
क्योंकि इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट बोथ में ये समस्या हो रहा है मेरा।
सर निश्चिंत रहिए, बिल्कुल सहायता की जाएगी। आप हमें एक बार शेयर कर दीजिएगा डिटेल्स अपनी, अपने IM नंबर के साथ इस ईमेल आईडी। ओके।
Mr. Aslam, please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Anji sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, good afternoon. Ma'am, actually, for the last 6 months, we are trying to register our 2 entities actually. Okay. In India, we have 6 entities. Out of that, 2 entities are freshly started, for which we are trying to register actually, ICEGATE registration. Okay. So it got rejected multiple times due to various reasons. Okay. One is like the contact email ID and phone number is not matching with DGFT or and GST GST information. Okay. So and other reasons are like board resolution authority authorization letter is not signed by all directors. This kind of reasons are coming up. Okay, so at last recently we aligned everything and we have submitted. Okay, last query is like what we have faced is like board resolution. We have submitted board resolution duly signed by all directors. Okay, despite that it got rejected. Okay, I want to know, my questions are first, whether we are possible to submit our registration if email ID and a phone number is different in DGFT or DGFT and GST, whether it is possible.
No, sir. As per the guidelines, you need to take the combo of the GST or the DGFT of contact number and email ID. You need to use at the time of registration.
No, so you mean to say both the these contact details should be aligned in both the with both the authorities.
Yeah.
That is, I should maintain
Yes.
in,
Yeah.
same contact details in DGFT and GST, right? Then only I
Yes.
can proceed with registration.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. My second question. See, since we have multiple entities, okay, both the entities, same authorized person is there. Okay, what is this solution we have? How we can register both the companies at the same time?
Both the company has the same IC.
Different IEC. Yeah, it is both. Both are separate legal entities. Both have separate separate IEC codes. Okay.
So they can
And
register separately, sir.
but the point is like having same authorized person.
But one IC, but only the one IC and the one authorized person we can do the registration, because the only one DSC is applicable for the one registration, sir. And if your IC is the same, then you can add the child under the parent ID. If you have added your branches under one in one IC, so you can do the one parent registration and then add your child under IC authorized person of your of the branches of the company. But if you have the different IC, then always use a different person as an authorized person for the registration.
Mr. Hemant, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Actually, we are facing some IGST refund issue for the February month. Can we discuss here?
You have an IGST refund issue.
Yes.
Are you a FIO member?
Yes.
Okay, please send us an email. I have already shared our mails. I'll do so again. Okay. You can share it with us.
I have shared it already with the help desk ICEGATE. They told us that in August month that they will generate new scroll, but still we are not getting.
Is it regarding the 46703 scroll?
1 minute.
Is it from Navasheva?
Yes, Navasheva.
Okay. We will get you within whatever update we'll get. We'll let you know. This is not the right forum for this, because this is about the AD code registration. But
Okay.
since you're a FIO member and we are also aware about this issue and we have taken it up several times, so what you can do is that you can send an email to us. I'll share the email IDs for your reference. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Pooja Agarwal.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, actually, the question that I have is that recently I got a parcel received from China, because of which there was a need to provide the AD registered with ICEGATE. So that time what I did is I had my import-export, I had the AD code from the bank. So then what I did is I did the registration process. So now it got registered on ICEGATE. I got the ID and password. So I applied for the AD code and everything, the bank account detail and port everything. So now thrice it got rejected actually. Firstly, I was told that a bank mail is not received, confirming that the AD code has been provided to you, which I did the second time. I asked my bank to mail it to them on the mail ID given. Because I spoke to the customer care, there a mail ID was provided, jawaharcustoms.gov something. And then the second time again, it got rejected and saying that it has to come on this particular mail ID. Some other EDI, some other mail ID was given to me. So now, then the third time, it says that the AD code that is sent, in that the issue date is not mentioned. So I'm I'm very much confused as to, am I going to get the errors like in parts? If I could know like all the errors at once and I could do it. So it's very confusing, every time getting such mails.
Ma'am, basically customer has shared the type of reasons of the rejection. If they found anything missing in the system, or they have not received the mail from the EDI Jawar port. You're talking about the Nava Shiva port, right, ma'am?
Ma'am, please unmute yourself, Miss Pooja.
Yes, ma'am, it's Nava Shiva. I had applied for INBOM 4.
IMBM for ma'am, this is the Sahar Air Cargo.
In
yeah,
Sahar Air Cargo. Yeah, this is the different. This is the different location. So if they found anything missing in your documents, so that's why they have rejected with the multiple reasons, ma'am.
Okay, because the reason was such that once the mail was not received from the bank, I was not told initially that I have to provide the mail from the bank's mail ID also on their mail ID. So it was told the second time. Then third time it was told that not on this mail ID, but this mail ID. So, and the third time that it has to have the issue date mentioned on the letter. So now it's like very confusing, every time I get some other errors in the letter, just because of the letter. I don't know if there will be anything else in future. I've already submitted again the documents. It shows pending right now. So I was like very much confused as to like how many times are they going to tell me like all different stuff in one letter itself, if I could get all things at once. So I was very confused as to what is the exact process to do it.
Yeah, ma'am, this is the customs procedure basically. That's why you're getting this status.
Okay, we can move on to the next participant, Miss Sheila Parulekar.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, so on ICEGATE, I have registered my bank for export promotion. And I got an status at customs, custom approved, but status at PFMS, it is showing rejected. And the query they have given is error code TBE0019, which is for blocked account. I don't understand how customers approved and why PFMS is not approved.
Ma'am, in this, you need to share your details with us. We need to check it from our technical team. That's why it is showing blocked. Are you doing the transaction from this bank, ma'am? Are you using this bank right now?
Miss Sheila, please unmute yourself.
Yes, we are using this bank right now.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Then we need to check it from our technical team, ma'am. Please share your issue with us on icegate@icegate.gov.in.
Okay.
So we can help. We can take the help with our technical team. Okay,
yes,
ma'am.
Thank you.
Mr. Sonu, please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am from the GGS Info Solution Private Limited. My AD code has already been registered within 2 ports. I submitted an application for the new port registration last Friday for the Navashiva. The system status from custom indicate rejection and the status of PFMS showing pending. So should I make changes to the documents, or yeah, should I wait for the PMS status updated?
Now, sir, what is the state? What is the reason of the rejection? Are you able to check the reason?
It is saying PFMS, at PFMS it is pending. There is no error as of now. So his question is, should he wait or should he or he has to do something?
So you have to wait for the PFMS status. Sir.
How much time does it generally take for
Ma'am, 1 to 10, 7 to 10 working days, ma'am.
7 to 10 working days. So he has done the registration on Friday. So sir, today 7 days window will be closed. So you have 3 additional days for to wait for more. Then otherwise, if you think it is still not resolved, you can always send an email to ICEGATE help desk. Okay. Mr. Parmar, please unmute yourself. Mr. Parmar, please unmute yourself.
Can I answer ki?
Mr. Parmar, please unmute yourself. Mr. Sheikh Sajjad.
यस मैम।
हाँ जी सर, क्या इशू है आपका?
मैडम मेरा इशू है वो ये लॉगिन रिलेटेड।
बताइए।
मैं जब इसमें थ्रू इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर लॉगिन कर रहा हूँ ना, तो लॉगिन नहीं हो पा रहा है। वही अगर मैं एज के थ्रू और क्या बोल रहे हैं आपको गूगल क्रोम के थ्रू अगर लॉगिन कर रहा हूँ तो स्मूथली लॉगिन और लॉगिन नहीं होने, और अगर ये दोनों में एज में और गूगल क्रोम में मेरा डीएससी अपलोड नहीं हो रहा है। इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर में डीएससी अपलोड हो रहा है, उसमें रजिस्ट्रेशन भी हो रहा है।
सर आप जो है वेबसाइट जो है कंपैटिबिलिटी मोड में जो है लॉगिन कर रहे हैं, अभी स्क्रीन आपको ब्राउन येलो दिख रही होगी, स्क्रीन जो है ब्लू नहीं दिख रही होगी, राइट? सर कंपैटिबिलिटी मोड को ऑफ कर दीजिए, उसके बाद लॉगिन करिए। आपको जो ब्लू स्क्रीन दिखेगी लॉगिन की, उस पर आपको लॉगिन करना है। अभी आपकी जो वेबसाइट है इंटरनेट एक्सप्लोरर पे वो कंपैटिबिलिटी मोड पे ऑन है, आप उसे क्लोज कर दीजिए।
मैं क्लोज किया, और जिसने जैसे मैं 3-4 बार मेल किया तो उसमें जो डायरेक्शन मुझे दिए थे कंप्लीटेबिलिटी व्यू सेटिंग्स, मैंने इसको ऑफ कर दिया, वहां पर जाके वो अनटिक कर दिया। ठीक है, क्लोज करने के बाद में करूँ तो कोई आ रहा है, कोई चेंजेस नहीं हो रहा है।
सर एरर कुछ आ रहा है या पेज रिफ्रेश हो रहा है?
केवल पेज रिफ्रेश हो रहा है, कोई एरर नहीं आ रहा है।
अभी ब्लू स्क्रीन है आपकी या येलो स्क्रीन है सर?
नहीं, अभी भी येलो स्क्रीन है
सर। क्यों? अभी भी कंपैटिबिलिटी मोड ऑन है। ब्लू स्क्रीन पे जब आएगा तो आप जब से मोड को क्लोज करेंगे, वो जब क्लोज होगा वहां से, तो अभी फिर आप ओके करेंगे तभी वो ब्लू मोड में चेंज होगा।
मैम मैं करके हूँ, फिर जस्ट 1 मिनट मैम, अभी मैं कर रहा हूँ।
जब तक आपकी स्क्रीन ब्लू कलर की नहीं होगी तब तक वो नहीं होगा।
नहीं मैम, अभी वही फिर से ये येलो हो गया।
सर आप हमें अपना इश्यू शेयर करेंगे एक बार, आई नंबर हम जो है अपनी टेक्निकल टीम से आपका वेबएक्स अरेंज करवाते हैं सर। आप icegate@icegate.gov.in पर एक बार अपना स्क्रीनशॉट के साथ सर, अभी लेटेस्ट स्क्रीनशॉट के साथ आप हमें मेल कर दीजिए।
ठीक ठीक ठीक, ओके मैम, ठीक है, कर देता हूँ। थैंक यू मैम।
Welcome, sir.
So we have a very limited time with us now. I'll take some questions from the chat, which are very general ones. So somebody has asked, for ICEGATE registration, one has to do that in the new website or the old website?
Sorry, ma'am, can you repeat it, please?
Somebody has asked that if he wants to do the registration at ICEGATE, it should be done in new website or the old website?
Registration is enabled right now in 1.2, old website.
In the old website. What about AD code registration, ma'am?
AD code registration is also enabled from the old website.
Okay, so this query is resolved. So there are some other queries also. Okay, somebody has asked about the simplified auto registration. For simplified registration, I don't think many options are available. So we would suggest that you may continue with the new registration, which is with the DSC. Ms. Neha, would you like to say something on this? The simplified auto registration.
In simplified registration, you can't get the facility of filing the documents or uploading the documents or signing the documents. When you go with the DSC, then you get the more benefit of tracking of the documents, filing the documents, or signing the documents with the DSC.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Neha, for sharing this information with us. Somebody has asked about the clarification. This has already been discussed also. They have different email ID and phone number in DGFT and GST. And when they are trying to register with, so in this case, do they have to have same details on DGFT and GST both?
Only one portal credential you can use at the time of registration, either GST credentials, GST details, or the DGFT details. But one combo should be matched.
Okay, I think we have covered most of the queries. There are many raised hands, but unfortunately, due to less time we have, we'll be wrapping up the session. Before we close the session, I would like to...
Anubha, if you can please allow Mr. Alok Chaturvedi, who's been waiting since long, if you can please allow him to speak.
Sir, can you please help me with the name?
Alok Chaturvedi, Aligarh.
Okay, sir. Sir, please unmute yourself, Mr. Alok.
Thank you. Thank you. My specific query is, we export to different countries and we use Nhava Sheva port for sea shipments and IGI airport for air shipments. Now, because of the banking facilities available in different countries and as per the requirement of our customers, we would like to use two different banks. One bank for a particular country and other bank for a different country. Is it possible? Like for Australia, we are using one government bank, nationalized bank, and for Spain or other European countries, we would like to use some private bank because of the facility available with the banking structure. Is it possible?
Yes, sir, it is possible, sir. But use the different bank for the use one bank for the one port only.
So that is the tricky thing. If for Nhava Sheva port, if I use one particular AD code for Australia and one particular AD code for European countries, is it allowed?
For the Nhava Sheva, no, sir. No.
So if I export,
you need to. Yes, sir. Yeah, please.
If I export from shipments go from Nhava Sheva port, I am forced to use only one AD code for all over the world.
Yes, sir. Yes. Only one. Only one, sir.
No, this is something which is against the ease of doing business.
Like Chaturvedi sahab, we have escalated that to ICES. आपकी बात सही है. चक्कर ये है कि EP schemes जो हैं, आप एक ही पोर्ट में EP schemes एक बैंक अकाउंट में आप यूज कर सकते हैं. अब प्रॉब्लम ये आ जाता है कि आप जब इसको अपलोड करते हैं शिपिंग बिल में, जब आप इसको करते हैं तो एडी कोड जो है आपकी जिस ईपी स्कीम वाली एडी कोड ही नजर आती है। दूसरे बैंक अकाउंट अगर आप यूज करें तो जनरली ईपी स्कीम्स उसमें अवेलेबल नहीं रहती है। तो कई, जैसे चेन्नई में हमारे एक पार्टी थी जिन्होंने ये रजिस्टर करने की कोशिश करी। दे हैव ट्राइड टू रजिस्टर, इनफैक्ट लेट मी टर्न आउट इंग्लिश, they have tried to register, but the thing is we have spoken to ICEGATE regarding this. They say EP schemes you can use one bank account, you can add another bank account, but that is not available for EP schemes. That is exactly what Mrs. Neha is speaking about.
But the point here is, sir, that we are using these AD codes only for the foreign inward remittances. For all our IGST refunds and all these things, we are having account in SBI, Nava Shiva and PNB IGI. Sorry?
Yeah, that is exactly what he's saying. आप ऐसा करें, Mr. Chaturvedi, आप have you got mine or Anubha's mail address with you?
No, not no.
ptsrinath@fio.org. I'll give you that. It is, if you have registered with
chat.
If you have registered with in this particular session, then I'm sure.
Yes. I'm a member of FIO and I have duly registered for this session.
So please register to ptsrinath@fio.org. आप mail कर दीजिए.
Okay.
I'll speak to you regarding this.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Over to you.
Hello, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am, my question is a little bit long, so I have typed it about. I am questioning about the DSC.
We are really sorry, we cannot take up the queries now because the time is over for it. Can you please send us an email on that?
Okay, on which email ID, ma'am?
I'll share the email ID. I have shared it earlier also. Just give me some time. I'll do that again. Okay. Before we close the session, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to ICEGATE officials for joining hands with FIO for organizing this very important session. With the advent of technology, the role and scope of ICEGATE is increasing exponentially, which in turn is making most of the exam processes online, and the transaction cost and time has also reduced. There is no doubt with every new change, issues are faced in the beginning, just like our exam community is facing it currently with the ICEGATE. But with such sessions which aim at feedback and further improvement, we are sure that this platform too will become seamless and help the exam community in reaching great heights. I'm sure that there are many other queries which were left unanswered, and for that participants can always contact FIO or the ICEGATE help desk directly. Mr. Srinath, who is Director FIO, and my email ID are already here in the chat box. I'll post it again for you. And with these words, I thank you all for making this outreach program successful. Thanks a lot. We have again posted the email IDs, ptsrinath@fio.org and horsi@fio.org.